The Olympic flame is supposed to be a symbol of unity, but not everyone sees it that way. A 6,000-strong petition in Georgia is calling for a boycott of the upcoming Winter Games in Sochi. That's because one of the people carrying the flame around Russia is a pilot who was involved in the military action that led to South Ossetia's independence in 2008. RT's Alexei Yarshevsky investigates.
6 years ago, when Sochi was chosen to host the 2014 Games, I was there in Sochi and I covered the story. I remember 2 days after the event, Georgians were first talking about boycotting the Olympic Games. And that was even before the 2008 war, which resulted in the independence of South Ossetia and Abkhazia. But let's ask ourselves a question. Do Georgians really mean it? Now, of course, some of them have been infuriated with the fact that one of the first torchbearers of the Olympic flame in Russia, it was the pilot who took part in the war back then in 2008, a Russian pilot. Some of them even signed a petition, more than 6,000 people did, to boycott the Games. But we spoke to the Olympic Committee of Georgia, which all but ruled out any chance of a boycott.
There are many examples in the world when politics interferes with sport, and the results are never good. It shouldn't happen, in my opinion, because these are two absolutely different spheres. I do not think Georgia would in any way benefit from a boycott of the Olympic Games.
Not only officials in Tbilisi say that, but we also spoke to one of the torchbearers here in Russia, a very famous Georgian singer who shares practically the same opinion.
I'm here not because of politics. I'm here because of my love for this life. Sport plus art is a happiness that God has given us, and everybody should take part in it. These two things bring people closer, but some don't want people to connect with each other.
The country's Prime Minister, Ivanishvili, was a bit more vague about the prospect of a boycott. First, he said that Georgia would not benefit from it, and it's not a really sporting issue. Then he refused to completely rule out the possibility of a boycott. But seriously, the country which puts only 4 athletes to compete in the Games, boycotting it, hardly it's a statement of intent, and that's the opinion I've heard from many, many Georgians I know.